today I want to set myself a bit of a challenge. You see, these videos are meant to be nice and chill, very relaxing, that is the entire point of them. But what I want to do today isn't very chill or relaxing. I want to go into there. You see, there's a few things I'd like to get from the Nether, and I've actually made a bit of a list here, which we can take a look at. All of those, specifically the dried ghast. I would really like a happy ghast around here. I think it would be a lovely addition to the base. But obviously that means going into the Nether. So I've got all the supplies here that I think we're going to need, which doesn't look like that many, but I think it's everything. We can always come back if needed. But the challenge that we have today is to try and make the Nether as relaxing as of a place as possible. And it is not that usually, but I don't want a super stressful episode, so we're going to head in there and see if we can take things nice and easily. I'm not sure how we plan on, for instance, going to a bastion without getting a little bit stressed out, but I'll do my best to keep things nice and relaxed for you all. But no promises, because truth be told, the Nether stresses me out a bit at the best of times, let alone when I'm not in complete netherite gear with endgame tools. I do have good diamond stuff though, so fingers crossed, we should be fine. Okay, I forgot we are in the Soul Sand Valley. That is probably the worst place to start. But tell you what, first things first, I always forget to do this. I tend to bring a shield with me and never actually put it on. Though I don't know if this is the type of place where I actually need a shield. I'm not sure. Okay, let's just refresh my memory. What have we got in here? So dried ghast, quartz, soul sand, all the wood, the blackstone, a lot of it is just resource gathering. The things that are going to be hard are the blaze rods, the nether wart, and the bastion, because it requires us going into a structure. Now, I've already been this way, so I don't know if I should go that way or somewhere else. I can't remember what I came in here for last. I think just like a couple of supplies. Nothing too major. Although, if I'm remembering right, and I'm probably not, but I have like a vague memory of seeing a nether fortress last time we visited. The one and only time we visited, actually, so maybe we will follow the torches and just see if they lead anywhere. Now, there's a lot of... And what are those guys over there? Is that piglins? I would guess so. They're just not really loaded in properly. Now, there's a lot of bones around. Skeleton remains, whatever you want to call them things. But they're probably pre-generated before I updated to the... What a shot. World where you can get dried ghasts. So they're probably not going to be any here. Most likely we're going to have to go a little bit further afield. But that's okay. Right, I'm trying to keep my inventory clean, but apparently you can't throw very far on soul sand. Okay, well I can see a crimson forest over there. That's good. We can get some crimson trees. I'm being shot at once again by you this time. And my aim is not exactly great today. Okay. I like to take things nice and slow walking, but maybe not when I'm on soul sand. That's taking it to the extreme a little bit. Maybe equip my spyglass actually, then I can hopefully spot a dried ghast or something else if I see any of the bones. Now, there's a hoglin, there's a skeleton, and there's zombie pigmen. As long as I don't hit the zombie pigmen, I think we should be fine. Hoglins I can... Oh goodness, I can probably deal with. Okay. Now, I don't need too much of this wood. I think the most important thing, honestly, would probably be to grab some of the fungi. And also a little bit of this. Because that's what you need to grow it on, the nylium. We'll just take a little bit of everything, maybe. That's why I've got the bundles. We're not really going for full stacks of stuff. Just a little bit of each. So 8 is probably going to be fine. Chuck the other one. And, oh, I did have soul sand on my list, I believe. So let's grab a little bit of that. I guess a whole stack of soul sand actually probably would be a pretty good idea. Take care of this guy. A unhappy ghast. Oh, come on. I can do it. There's one. How did that not kill him? He's invincible. No, there he goes. And there are so many skeletons. Well, so far so good. I don't feel too stressed out. Hopefully it's not rubbing off on you guys. Trying to distance myself from the mobs as much as possible. Where's that? 37. If we could just round up to a stack, that would be better. Trying to just maximize on inventory room, really. 57, so that should be plenty. There we go. One extra. Okay, now where do I get the mushrooms? That's what I really need. And if I want to regrow them, I have the ability to. Hang on a second, there's not really a safe passage over. Get some soul soil and make a very scary platform. Bonus is I do have feather falling nowadays, so if I fall, as long as it's not in lava, I should be okay. Okay, you guys all cool with me being here? I sure hope so. I'll maybe just get 8 of them, that should be fine. Stick that in the bundle. And I'll maybe... we'll round up to a stack of crimson wood. Then I've got a bunch if I ever need it for something. And honestly, crimson wood especially, I never really use it, so... one whole stack for what I do in this world should be plenty. I do like harvesting these big fat trees, they're so much easier. I love these blocks, but it is a pain in the butt when they don't despawn. And they just kind of stay floating there. Okay, how's that? Is that nearly a stack? 5 more. There we go. Okay. Oh, too many. Put that one back. So, let's actually open the book a second. Now, this pauses the game, right? Yeah, he's frozen in the background. Okay. So we've got our soul sand, so we can cross that off. We've got our crimson wood. Oh, that's not how you do it. So we can cross that off. And we still need everything else, but that's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Got some good news. I've been harvesting a lot of the blocks, so we have a few more things now. Got nearly a stack of basalt, grab some more soul soil, and I'm trying to get some more nether quartz ore, just for if I need quartz for building or crafting or anything. But that's not actually the good news. The best news is somewhere around here, or at least there was, just a second ago, a nether fortress. Can't remember if it's the one, yeah, see over there. It's the one I've already seen, or a totally brand new one, but we're gonna go check it out. As soon as I can figure out how to actually access it. That part I haven't got to yet. Doesn't look very safe, given the fact it's over a lava lake. Which usually would be great, because that's good for, you know, farms and spawns and all this, but I'm probably not going to be doing any of that. At least not for a very long time, so now it's just more of a nuisance. But now you got a stack of quartz, so that's probably good. We'll just get a little bit more as and when we see it. Just trying to see if there's a good way for us to get up to the surface. No. Okay, let's scale the outside of this. Probably the best way to go about it. Hopefully we'll be okay. And fingers crossed there's just an easy way to get over to it. Now, if I fight you, is that going to anger the normal pigmen? I don't think it does, right? We should be fine. I know I could wear gold, but it's fine. They can attack me. Not a big deal. I've also just realised I've had this shield equipped the entire time and I haven't once done that to actually try and block something. So I must remember that, especially when we're fighting the blaze. Okay, looks like we could kind of get over to here. We might be able to take a path over that way. Now I'm not in render distance for you guys, right? You're not going to start shooting me? I hope not. Okay, looks fairly safe. So far so good. Oh, we have definitely just changed biome. Drastic shift in colours. More pigmen. Alright guys, let me just take care of you. Thought I heard another one, but maybe not. We'll actually just grab this little bit of quartz because that's pretty easy access. 4 more. There we go, 4 stacks. So I'm going to say that's another thing we can tick off the list. Quartz. Probably not going to need any more of that. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Pretty well. Haven't spotted a dried ghast yet, but I don't think we're far enough away. And tell you what, while I'm over here, let me just grab 9 more basalt, then I can round up the stack there as well. There we go. Okay, that wasn't on the list, but we got it now anyway. Oh, hello. What is this? Distract piglins with gold. Okay, I don't think I did, but sure. If you say so. Alright, I'm procrastinating a little bit because I'm kind of scared to go over to the fortress, but we got to do it. Don't need to be in here for an awful amount of time. Just enough to grab a couple of blaze rods. I'll be honest, I don't really know why I need blaze rods. you just need them, right? For some reason. I guess if we ever want to go to the end and actually fight the dragon and beat the game, which I probably will do that at some point. You need the Eyes of Ender, which needs the blaze powder, which needs blaze rods. Okay, let's just test something. Does that... It does. Okay, good. I will actually probably use my shield here. Because these guys are... Oh, well, it doesn't work that well. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful than that. Nope, I was hoping there'd be a better way around that way. Obviously not. That's fine. We got a bow. We can deal with them that way. Oh, that was close to a pigman. That was very close to a pigman. Don't like how he's just stood right there. There we go. Okay. Oh, I thought I killed both of them. Obviously not. There we go. Hopefully my baked potatoes last me. They're not the best food source in the world, but fingers crossed they'll be enough. There's a wither skeleton down there, but honestly he's not really my main priority. If I happen to get a wither skeleton skull, I won't turn it down. I can hear a blaze somewhere. Not sure. I feel like I'm staying calm, right? I'm doing my best. We'll wait till I actually get into some proper peril, and things might shift a little bit. Okay, so there's a blaze spawner over there. Maybe get up here. Ooh, this might be nether warts. Okay, good. Just check our surroundings a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a executive decision here. We're switching the shield for torches. I'd rather be able to see than shield myself. Here we go, nether wart. That means we can make potions now if we need to. So if we ever want to come back here, I'll actually be able to protect myself, which is nice. And brew some fire resistance potions. Although I don't have magma creams actually, so... Oh. Nope, my prayers have not been answered. Okay, mind out, buddy, please. I really don't want to hit you. Because that is going to make this so much worse if I strike you with my sword. I do actually have looting, I think, on this, don't I? Yeah, looting too. Okay. There we go, first blade rods. I think maybe if I could get like 8 would be enough. But we'll see what we can get in total. Here with the skeleton. I could see something in the background there. Yep, that's a wither skeleton. Oh, he's dead. Just managed to one-shot that guy. Did he drop a skull? No. Wishful thinking. Okay, tell you what, let's go back to this chest before I forget about it. Coast is clear, and horse armor. Does this go in the bundle? No. I'll take it for now, but that might be getting left behind. We also have to make sure we don't get lost. Pretty important. But I'm fairly confident I've been paying attention to where I've been going. So hopefully, worst comes to worst, I'll be able to just dig my way out and find my way back home. Haven't had much luck finding anything else other than this blaze spawner, so I thought we could just top up on blaze rods and then get out of here. Haven't found any more chests or honestly any other blaze just generally spawning. Oh, okay, we found a double blaze spawner. Again, any other world this would be great. 2 blaze spawners right next to each other, that's great. Farms, but I don't want a blaze farm, I just want blaze rods. And then to get out of here. So honestly, if I could just make this quick, that would be good. Take care of you, and honestly, that might be 13. Or do we want to get a little bit greedy? I don't know how many ice vendor we're going to need when it eventually comes to that, so maybe we'll just get a couple more. Probably be hitting them with my sword, honestly. But still, that doesn't work sometimes. There we are. Okay, what's that? 16? You know what? That is more than enough. I think that is my cue to get out of here. Oh, I will actually sort you out as well, because, yeah, I could use a couple of them. That right there is enough to get 9 fire resistance potions, which should be plenty if I ever want to come back here. Let's put them in the bundle. They can go in the bundle too. I found some more nether warts. Ooh, being shot at. So, let's actually just get to a little bit of cover here. Even though the game pauses, I still want to be safe. We can cross off some stuff. So, blaze rods we've got. Cross them off. Nether wart we've got. And so now we're just left with the bastion if we want to go in there. Some blackstone, some warped wood, and yet to be found, the dried ghast. I am now in the wrong biome for it though, so might be a little bit of walking before we get there. I think by now I should be in new chunks. I've been walking for quite a long time and none of this is looking familiar. I mean, it's looking familiar. I know this is what biome it is, and I'm in a soul sand valley, well, on the edge of one, but the terrain itself doesn't look familiar. And I have just spotted over here warped fungus, which means I don't really have to find a warped forest, because we can grow one, although no, because you can place it on this, so actually yeah, that's fine. If I could just grab a couple more of them, we should be good. I didn't know they actually generated with the crimson stuff. Oh, you guys you guys are all packed up. That's gonna be dangerous if I just run into there. But no other luck so far in finding just about anything. But we have got basically everything we need so far, honestly, so there's not much left to actually find. Should probably actually have a bit of a better look around some of these. There's... oh, thank goodness, okay. I was getting a bit worried we just wouldn't get far enough away from the portal to find one. But no, there is a dried ghast. I will take you with me, buddy. Awesome. Okay. Well, I only really want one, but if we can get more, then that's good, I guess. So I'll keep my eyes peeled, just in case there happen to be some others. Any down there at all? Maybe let's go have a quick look, just in case. Now I've got confirmation that we are in new chunks. The possibility has just gone up a little bit. There we go, we got 2. Okay, realistically I'm probably not going to have more than 2 happy ghast at my base. I might have a big one and a small one. For now I'll probably just keep it the big one, because then I can fly. Oh, and another one. Okay, they're just everywhere now, it would seem. I thought they were a little bit rarer. But no, that is great. Okay, let's not burn you up. There we go. Let's not burn ourselves up. This is all going very well so far. I'm kind of waiting for something to go wrong. But honestly, it's been pretty relaxed. It's been pretty chilled. I haven't come close to death at all. I guess that's just what happens when you take your time. The Nether isn't actually that terrible of a place. But with that, we can get our book and tick. Where's my cursor? There it is. Take that off, and we can semi-tick that off. We've got the warped, we just haven't got the wood. I'll keep my eyes peeled for a biome, or some more flowers, or fungi would be preferable. Ooh. Pigment and a ghast, 2 in 1, that is not ideal. Where are you coming from? Be gone, demon. I just heard a pigment take damage. Hopefully they're fine. Man, can you guys remember when, if a ghast like shot a pigment, and they used to get angry at you? Or like they'd take full damage and then it would be your fault, and then you'd have the entire Nether on top of you? I'm glad that's not the case anymore, or at least I don't think so. I've just spotted over here. We had blackstone on the list, didn't we? If not, it's going on the list. We do. Okay, awesome. I'm going to take care of that ghast first, because he is a problem. Maybe I can get return to sender. Wow. I'd like to say that was a good shot, but that was just really lucky. Didn't accidentally hit one of you guys during that? No, I think we're all good. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I know we haven't got it just yet, but tick blackstone off the list. And then that leaves us simply with some warpwood if we find it, and a bastion. Though honestly, I'm kind of tempted to, well, not that we've got any losses to cut, but cut my non-existent losses, or at least before there is one, and head back home. But I'll be honest, I'm going to have to go a bit of a wayward way back home, so maybe we'll bump into a bastion or some other cool stuff on the way back. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Times got a little bit tough. I ended up having to dig a massive tunnel, but as you can see from that torch down there, we've made it back. Safe, oh well, not safe and sound just yet. Not speak too soon. I scoured around for quite a while, didn't find a warped forest or a bastion, but honestly I'm okay with that. Gives us reason to come back another day, and also to not tempt fate. Okay, let's run away from that noise. Bridging in a soul sand valley is probably not the wisest thing to do, so I can just fall, because I've got feather falling now, which has been a lifesaver. Literally, the amount of times I've just plummeted off of something, intentionally most of the time, and survived, though I definitely wouldn't have before. I do like my boots, I gotta say, I gotta keep on top of these, make sure they don't break. But on the way back, I did find a few more supplies. We got some more warped funguses in there, as you can see. We got 10 of them, which means 10 warp trees, which is probably enough, honestly. And I just grabbed a few more bits and bobs, as well as another stack of quartz, which is probably going to be helpful. So let's just recap our book before we make our way back to the Nether portal, which I'm pretty sure is up there some way. If we just follow the torches, we should get there. But yeah, that is not too bad. Didn't make the bastion and didn't get the wood part, but we got the opportunity to now. Back safely in the overworld. And like I said, if we want to come back on another Nether adventure, we've got meaning to, or reason to, I should say. But honestly, the main thing was the dried ghast, and I guess the blaze rods, because then, yeah, if we do want to take ourselves to the end and try and beat the dragon as calmly as possible, not sure how that'll go, but we can do it. Okay, there's another portal, right? Yep. And I've got a nice carved out path ready for me to get there without any problems. But I have had enough of walking on soul sand. I'm used to having soul speed or whichever. Yeah, it's soul speed, isn't it? I don't think I have an enchantment available. So yeah, I've just been going very, very slow everywhere. But I'm ready to get back to the overworld at this point. Thank you, skeleton. You made that very easy on me. With honestly a pretty good amount of loot, I am very happy with everything we've got. Just have one last recap before we head in. So we've got a stack of a bunch of blocks that probably won't need, but we got them in case we do. We got the ability to grow some warp trees. We can grow some more crimson trees as well, because I grabbed a little bit more nylium. 17 blaze rods. Few magma creams as well, and some leather. I had some problems with hoglins, hence the pork chops. So we got some leather now, and I don't really have a good supply of that, so I guess this is a good place to go if I ever want some leather. Without having to, you know, kill cows, that is, which I'm trying not to do too much in this world. Anyway, I've had enough of this place. Get me back to the overworld, please. Where it is the middle of the night and pouring down with rain. How great. Take me back. No, I'm happy to be here. In fact, I think possibly the sun might be rising a little bit. The clouds are looking slightly lighter that way, so maybe we'll be alright. Besides, I like having a walk in the rain. It's nice, especially seeing all the pathways lit up and everything. Though my view is slightly more obstructed in the rain, so I am gonna... I'll maybe put a sprint on. Just in case there's a creeper lurking or anything like that. Rather not be greeted back to the overworld with an explosion and my death. That would not be ideal. Survive that whole time in the Nether, just be taken out by a creeper. No thank you. Oh, I maybe should have gone up there to sleep. No, I was going to walk all the way back over it, but I'm not making that trip just to go to bed. It's fine, I have a perfectly good bed here at the base, which we're going to take. A little sleep in. Hello orchid, cake's still good, doing good, wonderful. But before we go to bed, I figured I should probably get my dried ghast out. Where is it? So do we... yeah, we just want one for now. How do I do it? I think I need to put it in water. Maybe I should save this to the morning. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen overnight, so... sure, let me just go to sleep. And then we'll see if we can get ourselves a new friend the following day. Also known as tomorrow. Coast clear? Nope. We got you right outside the door. Okay, let's just keep our head on a swivel for now. Maybe I'll take a bit of a walk away from the main house. Now, where do I spawn this guy? I've never messed around with dried ghast before, or happy ghast, or anything, so I don't honestly have any idea how they work, other than you put them in water. But, like, is it a good idea to put them in a specific place? I'm pretty sure you can change the home point of them. I don't... where is that coming from? I'm being shot, but I don't know... oh, you're right here. Okay. Excuse me. Stop doing that. I'm pretty sure you can change the home point. Almost certain. We got 3 more. Worst case scenario. So let's just, I guess, stick this guy at the bottom of the lake. Stay hydrated. Okay. Well, while he's doing what he's doing, I guess, one, I can go over and dump off some of my items, but I also thought I want to give our happy ghast a name, which obviously I'm going to let you guys come up with some suggestions for that, but I thought in the meantime I could craft a bunch of name tags and go around and name some of our farm animals, because just about every mob I've got over here has a themed name. They're all like flower, nature related. We've got Lily and Daisy the parrots, we've got Blossom the dog, and Orchid the cat. We've got a whole bunch more animals with probably a lot of other nature related names that I can come up with, as well as checking the comments for any suggestions you guys have had. So I figured that would be something we could do whilst we're waiting for our happy ghast to grow up. Now what do I need? I need ingots, no not ingots, nuggets of some kind and paper. I think so anyway. Let's just make sure before I grab all these supplies. Name tags. Yes, paper and nuggets. Cool, we can do that. And I did also see harnesses. How do you craft a harness? Because we're going to need one of those. So glass, leather, and a wool colour. Tell you what, let's get that ready for when he grows up. So what was that? That was 3 leather. So I need... Oh man, inventory's getting messy. Stressing me out a little bit. Just put all that back in there for now. And tell you what, that pointless shield that I really just got to stop bringing with me because I never use it. Do we have 2 glass blocks? Oh, we do. Wonderful. And then a wool colour. I feel like we got to do pink, right? Given the theme of the base and the biome that we're in. And I should, if I can find where I would put wool. Do I have a wool chest? I don't know if I do. You know where there probably is some actually? If we head over to the sheep. I think I've just dumped all of my wool in a chest there. So fingers crossed there'll be a pink one. If not, I can easily just grab some pink petals off the floor and dye it that way. But hello little babies, how are you doing? Oh, there's not. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this the easy way. I'll have one of you, please. Thank you. Get ourselves a pink wool. Cool. And then a crafting table. I should probably count how many animals I have, but I won't bore you guys by counting heads. I'll do that by myself. Gonna need a lot of names though, so I better get thinking, haven't I? Okay, let's see. We want to craft ourselves not a black harness. How am I able to make a black harness? I have no idea. That's weird. I'm guessing that was a visual glitch. We got ourselves a pink harness for when he grows up. And then if I could just grab a bunch of nuggets. Don't know how many we're going to need. Let's just make 25. 25 should be plenty. Need some more paper though. Luckily, I think... Yes, because we harvest a bunch of sugarcane, so I can do that. And then that. Oh, that is wonderful. That is so much cheaper. What a great change. I don't have the levels though. That is... actually, you know what? I probably do. It's going to use them all, which is a bit of a shame. But that's fine. Okay, before I start thinking of some names, let's just have one quick checkup on the dried ghast. I'm guessing it takes like the usual 20 minutes or so. I know there's stages, I'm pretty sure, but he's looking basically the same, so I'm assuming he needs a little bit more time. Oh, this little guy's looking happier. He's got a big old smile on his face, so hopefully it shouldn't be long until he spawns, I guess. Is he gonna drown? I'm hoping he's smart enough to swim out of the water. Fingers crossed. I don't think I need to do anything specific. I think I just kind of leave him there. I'm not sure. Either way, I have burnt through all of my levels, as you can see. And we now have a bunch of name tags with a bunch of different names. Now, I've got these in a specific order, that it doesn't really matter too much, but I have kind of picked and chosen which ones I want to have which names. And first of all, we have the ally here, who we can't forget, who is now called Bluebell. So there you go. And then next slot, we have 6 sheep, so we need to get all of these guys on the hotbar. I think that is all of them. Yep, okay. Let's go in with the sheep. And of course I've picked the worst possible time to do this, because nighttime is upon us. But we've got Posy, we've got Lavender, which is spelt wrong. That's fine, he's Lavendar. We'll go with it. We've got Petal, we've got Berry, we've got Ivy, if she'll just hold still, and then one more called Violet. I thought there was another sheep in here, possibly? Okay, there was definitely another sheep, unless I've miscounted. You? Yeah, you don't have a name. Okay, there we go, Violet. So those are all of our sheep, and it would seem basically every single animal in this farm is female based on the names that I've got for them, but that's fine. Maybe these names are just unisex, we'll say that. Or maybe they're all just female. That kind of makes sense as well. That tends to be the case on a lot of farms. But these are my 3 favourite. We've got for the pigs. Oh, hello Invisible Wandering Trader. We've got Hazel. We've got Poppy and little baby. Mind out, Juniper. How sweet. I love those names. Okay, let's have a quick pit stop and just go to bed in the pig pen. That's better. Hopefully nothing spawned. Fingers crossed. Otherwise that's going to be a little bit tragic if something explodes next to one of these animals. Let's just have a quick look over. Make sure our happy ghast hasn't... Nope, he's still down in there. I think it's meant to take 20 minutes. And then we've got another 20 minutes to wait for him to grow up into a proper adult. How have you got in here? I'm not sure. Oh, you want to get out? Hey, oh wow, you're smart. Whoa, you're really smart. I didn't know they did that. Wow, he's just gone all the way. I'm actually really impressed. I don't know if it's that specific llama or just their pathfinding in general. But yeah, good job. Wow. That's kind of made me a little bit speechless. So we got the 4 cows next, which are over here. So we've got Meadow, we've got... Where's the other big one? We've got Willow, we've got Cherry, and we've got Iris for the other little calf, who is right... it's really hard to click with the grass. There we go. And then all that remains is the 7 chickens, which I think there's 7. They were a little bit more tricky to count than everything else, due to their craziness. How do I get in? Around here? Yes, there we go. Oh my goodness, the chicklets are like trying to climb climb the chicken coop. They're actually using it though, which is kind of cool. I think they may be stuck, but that's fine. Okay, this is gonna be a task in and of itself. So we've got Buttercup, we've got I'm not going to be able to reach Tulip in there, who's now free. You're welcome. Rosemary. Olive is another one. Okay, you can have a name. Olive. We've got Primrose. Oh no, Primrose is such a low chicklet name. We got Clover for you. Okay, do you have a name? I don't think you do. No. You, this is so difficult. We've got 2 more. Who is missing a name? Right, you're missing a name. Petunia. And then I'm looking for a Primrose. 1 final chicklet left who doesn't have a name, who is called Primrose. Oh, why have they decided to all go under the chicken coop? It's the worst possible place they could go. Okay, Who doesn't have a name? Can I sneak under here? Let's not go in the hole, Buttercup. Tulip, Rosemary. There should be one more. Unless, did I miscount? I may have miscounted. You don't have a name. There we go, Primrose. Man, that was hard work. But just like that, all of our animals, every single mob we've got around here, I think, unless I'm forgetting any, have... Oh, that's sad. Now you're just out here with no parent. Oh my goodness, look at you. That was the sweetest thing. I don't know if he was creeping up on me that whole time. I did not see it at all. Oh, how adorable. Look at you. Okay, now, and we need a good name for this guy. I don't know what it's going to be, but try and keep with the nature theme if we can help it, considering everything else has that kind of vibe. I was thinking maple, but I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know what you think. Right. Is there a way to accelerate your growth? Let me just sort of re-equip myself, get myself sorted out here, and I'm going to go do some research, because I would rather not wait 20 minutes if I can help it. Snowballs. You can do it with snowballs, which I'm hoping Ew, 9. Not great. Actually, I think if I place this down, I can get snowballs. Yes, okay. Maybe not the best way to do this, but if it saves me the 20 minutes, I will definitely spend the time breaking snow in front of my parents here. I think they're enjoying the show anyway. You guys liking this? Keep them entertained for a bit. Okay, how many is that? Let me maybe grab a little bit more, because I think you can actually... Can you craft snow layers? Oh wait, you can just break full snow blocks, can't you? What am I doing? Yep, there we go. That was way quicker. I should have done that to begin with. Oh well, we got the snowballs now. That's all that matters. Now, where's our little guy gone? Or little girl? Little happy ghast. I don't think they stray too far away when they're a baby. But they do like kind of blend in a little bit with the environment around here. So where have you got... Oh, there you are. You do follow these, right? Yeah, okay. Now, is this working or is the wiki lying to me? No, this works. Okay, eat all of these. I want you as big as possible, as quick as possible. They are kind of cute though. Maybe I should get another one and give it a golden dandelion and let it stay little forever. Let's see what you guys think. Should we get a baby as well as the big one? Or just keep the big one? Okay, well you have devoured, and you're very happy about it, all of those snowballs. And now you're giant. Wow. Oh my goodness, you're huge. Hang on, I should have kept one snowball. Well, there he goes. Do you come back if I show you a harness? Look what I got. I gotta make sure I'm in an open spot with no trees around. I don't think he comes out for a harness. I think it's only a snowball. I fixed that area over there so that doesn't generate snow anymore. I'm gonna have to go get another one. How does it look though? That's what I want. I like the idea of the happy gas just like floating around the cherry grove. Oh, it's awesome. So I was doing a little bit of research, and their home is dependent on a few things. It's either where you grow them up, give them a snowball, dismount them, or give them a harness. So wherever we give him the harness, or get off him last, I guess, is where he's going to kind of hover around within a 64 block radius, I think, or 32. Doesn't really matter. As long as he's kind of hovering nearby, but not too near to get annoying, I think we should be good. So I'm thinking maybe not right outside the base. Probably not the best of ideas. Maybe if we just like do this in the middle of all of our farms, like right here in this open gap, and then he can kind of just like circle this general vicinity. Having said that, I'm going to be dismounting him again once I get the harness on, because I'm definitely taking this guy for a ride. He was surprisingly hard to find then. Down here, buddy. Over this way. There we go. No, I'm not close enough. How am I meant to get his attention if he's too far away? Over here. What if I don't want to throw a snowball at him, but what if I do throw a snowball? Well, it worked. I felt terrible, but it worked. Can you come all the way down? Oh, no, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. There's a little bit of a flaw with these, I think. Come this way. I know I've thrown 2 of these at your face, and I do apologize for that, but I'm trying to get a harness on you. Okay, there we go. No, okay. Well, we got the harness on. Now I just need to get on top of him himself. Come back, please. Oh, it's hilarious how just brainless he looks. I love it. Okay, this way. No. Is there a reason he doesn't want to come down here? I need to, like, get on top of the trees, really? Okay, you know what? I reckon he's getting settled. He's getting used to the harness. We have just stuck it on him. It's getting late anyway, so I'll take a quick sleep. And then, hopefully in the morning, he'll actually let me ride him. Okay, here we go, and jump! Oh, yes! I made it! Okay, how do these work? I honestly have no idea. I'm pressing spacebar and we're going up. If I press shift, I get off and I can walk around. I know this is such old news for everybody, but for me this is like a brand new thing. And it's really exciting. Ah, look at this, we finally have flight in our world. It's not quite an Elytra. By no means whatsoever. But honestly, maybe even better in some regards. Helps slow me down, that's for sure. Very peaceful, but very, very slow. It actually might be very, very useful for if we ever need to do some sort of building. Or honestly, if I've got to go anywhere really far away, maybe it works out to being quicker. I'm not sure. Either way, this guy is cute as heck. Look at him. He's like... I don't know what he's like. I love his glasses. Look at him pop them off. Yeah. So cool. So cool. Right, so let me know your best suggestion for this guy's name, everybody. Now that he's grown up and you're seeing him or her in their new outfit, does that change anything? I'm not sure. I'm still liking Maple, I'll be honest. But I think I just really like the name Maple, regardless. Oh, there's the rabbit, trying to get to the crops, who's definitely stuck on that chest. Poor guy. Now the question is, where do we leave him? So, he was kind of going quite far back. I think where I said, right in the middle. Because then he should kind of just hover around the whole of this biome, but without getting too in the way of me personally. Like, I don't want him just up in my face when I'm trying to go from my house to my storage room. So if we maybe head down here and we'll just like pop him in this gap here, and then I can dismount. Thank you, buddy. Okay, well, this is your new home. You have that whole radio. Oh my goodness, look at him sat on the floor. That is adorable. And off he goes. How very majestic. Okay. Well, that is a job well done. Two very contrasting halves of the episode. A little bit stressful maybe in the Nether, and then super relaxing, animal focused, adorable time here back at the base. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.